Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise with the Texas Longhorns. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll use the ground game here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Toss play. Back heads to his right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Give it to the back again. Running with purpose. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
We go with a direct snap. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Oregon 7, Texas.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
Set to kick this one away. Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Manning. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And the pass caught inside the 15. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it second down. Dropping back, it's Moore. He's moving out of the pocket now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. In the last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. And looking for a big play here. The pass is intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught on the outside. It's James. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Using his legs, it's James.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Now here's the toss play. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good...
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 14, Oregon 7.
On the set.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Get set. Get set. Ready?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
29 Philly. 2-9.
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Manning. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Looking to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
That's reeled in. It's Bond. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Using his legs here.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Jackrabbit.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Might have to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Back to pass. It's Moore. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
incompletion makes it second and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10 now. Return to pick six. Touchdown, Texas. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Grab behind the line. It's sticky. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime.
On the double.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Longhorns are in the red zone.
Easy.
Trying to find room. It's Baxter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that
On
time.
the set.
Second down after that previous play.
Cricket.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. Catch made on the right side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Timeout is called. A Ducks strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here we go.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Oregon.
Ready up.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays.
2-9 Philly.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Follows the pick with a...
By Texas.
Finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Going to try to use his legs here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. And the tackle is made, the defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Belling. Stiff arms the man. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away. Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. And the beatdown continues.
Oh, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes back out on the field.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. A new set of downs after that completion.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that track.
Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
That makes the score. Texas.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Running back.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Let's go.
On the run, it's Baxter. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Jackrabbit.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Ready up.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Here we go.
Quick pass. The catch is made. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
In the clear at the 25. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Texas.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Roberts. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Hit as he released it. With the catch, it's Dickey. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot.
Down he goes, a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout, and is intercepted. Breaks the tackle, now he's got room to run. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Texas. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas 59. Oregon, Texas.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On the run, it's James. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score. Texas 59. Oregon 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Childs. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He'll throw it now. Pulls it in. It's Dickey. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44.
Get set. Get set. Go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
That makes the score. Texas.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
28. Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Breaking free at the 35. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
And they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10.
42, slider.
Looking for some space. It's Baxter.
Running back carry. Marquez at the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ready, set.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Come on, set.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Launching it downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Longer. Ready.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
I can't believe they threw the football. I think the defense is surprised as well. It looked like they had everybody up near the line of scrimmage to just stop the run because they thought they might take the easy way out. Instead, They show confidence in the quarterback. They throw the football, and my gosh, does it pay off. 99 yards for a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now, your offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel it.
And the sophomore making an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the quarterback trying to sell it. I think the entire offense does their job here. The defense is out of position, and they're able to convert.
Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here. The lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The offense really clicking here. Extending the play now. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
He's brought down at the 10-yard line. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Pickup of 6. Brings up third down.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Here we go.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from just 23 yards out. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now and trying to make the offense go a long way to win it.
Texas.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. To throw, it's Childs. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been a...
He's looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 20. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Second down play coming up. This one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer.